Go for it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Code. I am your host, Joe Marrese, and today we are brought to you by BetterHelp. Big shout out to these guys out there helping people with their mental health. Huge part of life, being mentally strong and mentally stable and mentally just ready to attack every day. So huge shout out to BetterHelp. And BetterHelp supports your mental health goals every step of the way. Listeners, you get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/JoeCode. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/JoeCode for 10% off your first month. Thank you, BetterHelp. All right. This is our 20th episode of Joe Code. Welcome to episode 20. And this is also our Halloween episode. I am dressed up. And we're going to have to guess, Aaron, who am I?
I don't know.
Well, he's a guy that also does a podcast here.
Okay.
JT.
Okay.
I'm JT Parr from Going Deep. To be JT, all you have to do is dress like a pizza delivery guy. That's his look. That's his fashion. You just wear a dirty white shirt and then a hat like this, a stupid dopey hat that should just be in a bin somewhere, and that's it. And then you just wear these kind of jeans and your JT. And then you're like, hey Strider, what's your beef of the week? Hey Chad, what's your phrase of the week for getting after it? How about shut up, JT? How's that? How's that phrase? But whatever, I can be him for. He can't be me. What can you be me for Halloween? You can't dress as me. I mean, he could do my voice, but you can't. I mean, my style changes on a weekly basis, as we've seen on this podcast. I haven't worn the same thing twice, and I won't.
That's tough.
Huh?
That's tough to live up to.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do it.
I've probably worn the same thing to record it.
Oh, I'm sure you have, yeah. But, yeah, it's great. Halloween coming up. Lots of great Halloween costumes over the years. To name as many as I can remember. I've been all across the board with Halloween costumes. I've been The Undertaker. I've been Jimi Hendrix, Gene Simmons, Bruce Springsteen, Fonzie from Happy Days, Snoopy, Batman, the Devil, Donatello, Luigi, the Scream guy from the movie Scream, and then recently I was Mismatched Suit guy. That's just when you wear like black pants with a brown jacket and a tie, but that one's kind of stupid. But yeah, a lot of music icons in there. I'm a big music guy. And when I did Jimi Hendrix, I actually had the curly fro. I've got pictures to prove it.
No blackface, though, right?
No blackface, that's correct.
Thank you.
My mom once did blackface.
Oh, boy.
She was Aretha Franklin in Blues Brothers. But you got a problem with her? She's dead. If you want to say something to my mom, you can't. How you like that? She didn't know. This was before, I don't know. Should people have always known that that was bad, Aaron? What do you think?
I feel like it, but I understand, like, you're just trying to look as close to...
Right, there's no ill intent behind it. Yeah. But yeah, I guess it goes back to the bad times, as we call them. It goes back to the bad times, so you cannot dress that way. No, but yeah, I didn't do it. Well, yeah, maybe because my mom helped me with the costume when I was Jimi Hendrix, so I guess maybe she learned her lesson on that. But yeah, great costumes over the years. We used to have these Halloween parties at our house too. Growing up, it would be like us kids, and then the parents would be there. We'd do like bobbing for apples, which is quite possibly the stupidest game ever invented.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, just sticking your face in the water, trying to grab an apple with your teeth. What the hell?
Yeah.
Did you?
What sick
Did you ever
freaking
play that?
madness. Yeah, I'm sure I've done it, but
It's the dumbest game.
it's so dumb.
I mean, it's like you're like drowning yourself to get an apple. And me, it's like my stupid lip doesn't even like go up. I can't even like. I have a small mouth too, I think. I don't know.
I mean, what prize could be worth it to get
Yeah,
wet?
that's the thing. It's like,
Imagine you have like makeup on your face, and then you get your face wet. Ugh.
trying to remember what we used as a water tub. I don't even know. Maybe like a mini pool. But yeah, those are fun parties though. I remember those. And then we'd go trick or treating. Some real hardcore trick or treating back when we were kids in the 90s.
Yeah.
I remember guys going trick or treating with pillowcases.
Yep.
And they'd fill the whole thing up. Just like 8 hours of trick or treating. Just these guys are on the clock. Take a break. It was like survival of the fittest out there.
You ever gone trick or treating twice in the same day?
I mean, I'm sure there were times we went early, took a break, and then went back out for some late night action. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, like, change costumes, go back out.
Oh no, never. To look to like the same houses,
Yeah,
fool people.
Not to fool them necessarily, just why not?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. Did you do that?
I did that once. Yeah, I was dressed in one costume. I dressed up as a girl. Not proud of it. Not great.
Okay.
My family likes to bring it up a lot. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'd love to see pictures.
I'm sure they exist. They're physical copies. But yeah, so I did that. It was a nightmare. And then I went back out with like just a hockey mask on as Jason.
Oh, Jason, yeah. Yeah, why not? Get that candy. Eat up.
Tell you which costume was more comfortable? Jason.
Yeah, just the mask. I would think so. What would you wear? Tights?
No,
as
I was
the
wearing
girl?
I was wearing a dress that my sister had worn for her 6th grade graduation.
And probably an itchy wig.
Yep.
God, I hated wigs.
Yeah,
so
wigs are the
itchy.
worst. That's not even the worst part of this story. I forgot for a second, but my mom was convinced I could win a costume contest. So she dragged me through a mall, the big mall in San Diego.
Dressed as the girl.
Just as a woman, fake press on nails, heels, whole deal.
How old were you?
I was like 5th grade, so 10 maybe? 10,
Okay.
11? Contest wasn't that day, we come to find out. So they dragged me through this mall. We stopped at a store for nothing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was the
Did
worst.
you go back when the contest was at live?
No, it was the day before.
Well, good.
So
At
we
least you
missed it.
missed it. You didn't have to do it again.
Yeah, I would not have. I was pretty pissed.
Gosh. Yeah, that's not cool. Any wig I found always I could never go with the serious costume because I would always itch the wig. I would have to keep taking off and scratching my head, or makeup. If I did makeup on the face, it was always I always messed it up because oh sorry, don't touch your face. Oh sorry, it itches.
Yeah.
I'm not used to having a mask on my face.
One of the worst things I did was Darth Vader, and the mask. The eyes fogged up immediately.
Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, old Matt. I don't know how they make Halloween masks now, but I remember if you'd get like a skull mask or something, there'd be like a dot of a hole, like the size of this pinhead. The pen. What is this called? A pen?
Tip of the pen. Yeah.
Tip of the pen. There'd be like one hole in the mouth. You couldn't breathe.
I mean, I feel like this thing had plenty of breathing, but
I don't know. I don't think it did.
It's
I
so
think you're
enclosed.
suffocating.
Yeah, it's just so enclosed. You just. I mean, you think like wearing a mask and glasses fogs up really fast.
Yeah.
This was like, I couldn't see it all. It was nighttime. It's like I had to just take the damn thing off and carry it.
Yeah, I mean, jeez. Well, I guess Halloween. Well, what's interesting, I was thinking about Halloween. I feel like, I mean, this is probably wrong, but Aaron, I feel like our generation started adults dressing up for Halloween.
Yeah, probably.
Is that too arrogant to say?
No, well, I think it's right.
I think so too, because I think it's like we just grew up that way and then we never really grew out of it.
Yeah. It became too fun.
Because like my parents, when we were kids, they didn't dress up.
My parents would dress up with us to
They would
take us
do
out.
it. My parents would only did it like at the party, like they wouldn't trick or treat, and they were very simple costumes typically. But I feel like the adults dressing up is more of our thing. Like,
Yeah.
because we did Halloween. Then once we got to college, it was like, okay, yeah, it's Halloween. Let's go. That was just another excuse to get party and get drunk, and
Yeah.
we would do skull bongs.
I mean, the sexy costumes came out.
Yeah,
our
sexy
generation.
costumes. Yeah, those. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, can't forget those.
I dressed in a full-on Indiana Jones outfit to go to college.
Was it a sexy Indiana?
No, it
Jones?
wasn't sexy. It was just full. I mean, it's sexy if you're into
Sounds
Harrison Ford,
sexy.
you know, which who isn't? But yeah, I full on. It was expensive too. I rented it. It was really expensive for me. It probably set me back for a while.
Did they give you a whip and everything?
Yeah, but it was a shitty one. It wasn't like the ones they even sell now to kids.
Okay.
But the full leather jacket, aged to look like it was worn, you know,
Oh,
hat,
nice.
everything. Got to the campus, immediately realized no one else was in costume. Was thoroughly embarrassed for most of the day.
Yeah, well, I like where you had the spirit.
Yeah, I did. I actually went home. I went to one class. I was like, I went home. And I went back wearing the costume. Yeah, and still no one was really dressed up.
Well, you know what? That's shame on them.
One guy came in a half-assed, put-together Indiana Jones costume. He took one look at me and was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry.
Walks away with his tail between his legs.
Sorry. I mean, I'm sure he saved a lot more money than I did.
Yeah, you showed him.
Yeah.
You know, I was looking at some pictures recently of like some parties. We used to get crazy. We would do these, you know, a beer bong, but it was a skull bong. It was a skull head, and then the tube part was like the spinal cord. It was fun, and you drank beer out of it. Wow. Yeah, it was very cool. Yeah, I was never a huge beer bong guy, though. I mean, I would do them if people had them, but the thing is, I was thinking about, I don't know what that tubing has ever been used for besides a beer bong. Like, where do you see, like, funnels obviously have other uses, but where do you see that hard plastic tubing? I think they try to say it's like for work around the house or something, but I think it's strictly in business because of beer bongs. Can't think of one place you see that tubing, right?
Like a garden hose, maybe.
Nope.
But yeah, it's
clear. It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's like that kind of material. It's a beer. Just sell it as a beer bong. Hardware store.
Here,
Don't try and.
I'm sending you a photo of me as Indiana Jones.
Nice. All right, let's take a quick look at that. Oh, nice. That's hot. What are you drinking? Water?
Yeah, just water. I'm at a bar drinking water.
Yeah.
I also did Pee Wee Herman.
Can we show the folks?
Sure, yeah, sure. I mean,
it's Aaron drinking water.
Let's see.
As Indiana Jones. Kind of whatever, but
yeah.
blown out, will they call it?
Yeah.
It's all right.
I did Pee Wee Herman one year. It was really, really good.
Creepy?
No, it was really good. Because my dad just happened to have a gray suit that looked exactly like it. The problem was I was like, well, I got to dye my hair black, right? Like,
yeah.
So I bought that spray-on black hair color.
Well, you probably sweated that out a minute.
Probably, and then I also decided to like spray it on my finger and then put it through my eyebrows, and that was really hard to get out. That was really annoying.
Yeah, that's, oh gosh, yeah. The makeup and the sprays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Halloween's a lot of fun, but yeah, there are some annoying things about Halloween, and that'll take us to This Sucks for this week. And This Sucks is Halloween edition is when you're trick-or-treating the please take one people.
Oh, yeah.
The people that you don't ring their doorbell, they won't answer the door, but they have a basket out front of their house with a sign saying, please take one. No, we're not taking one. We're going to take whatever we want. So stop being lazy. Like, are you that much of a curmudgeon? You can't, like, you can't have kids coming to your door giving them candy. You know, get some help. If you're that much of a maniac, no one's taking one. We would dump it. We would take, hey, 7 for you, 7 baby Ruths for you, 5 roots for you. That's what we used to call baby roots. Roots. Please take one. No one's taking one when you do that. Just so you know.
Well, the people I hated was the guys who would have their lights on, but they weren't giving out candy. It's like, turn out your porch light, and we know, okay, I'm not going there.
Yeah, I must have blocked that out, but yeah, that had to be a thing. You'd go to someone's house and like, oh, we don't have candy. That's downright embarrassing.
There were people who would actually answer the door and be like, sorry, I don't have anything. Like, yeah, well, why?
Yeah, morons. All right, folks, once again, we are brought to you by BetterHelp. Something preventing you from achieving your goals? What interferes with your happiness? Check out BetterHelp, HELP.com/Joe Code. Mental health is a huge part of life. You have to be, the brain, as they say, is the most important muscle in the body. It really is. It's the brain is a fascinating thing. It can go, your mind can go any which way at times. It's important to stay on top of it. Keep your mind sharp. For me, mental health goes hand in hand with physical health. I always find that exercising and just moving around and being out in the sun is always good for my mental health. So it's a daily thing. It's a daily battle. You got to stay on top of it and make sure your mental health is great. So we're pleased to be sponsored by BetterHelp. They will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. It'll connect you in a safe and private online environment. It's so convenient. You could start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It is professional counseling done securely online. Send a message to your counselor anytime. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. The service is available for clients worldwide. Find the particular expertise you need online. Don't limit yourself to the counselors located near you. Licensed professional counselors who are specialized in depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, anger, sleeping, trauma, family conflicts, LGBT matters, grief, and self-esteem. Anything you share with them is confidential, it's convenient, it's professional, it's affordable. Check out people's testimonials that are posted daily on their website. Again, it's not a crisis line. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. I want you to start living a happier life today, guys. Help is out there. Get help. As a listener of Joe Code, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/Joe Code. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Joe Code. All right. Good to feel, good to be healthy. Hey, Aaron, here's JT talking about his mental health. Yeah, I just been kind of whatever lately. Chad, what's been? I don't know what's going on, man. How does that sound like him?
No, he's got a pretty raspy voice.
Well, you know what? I don't really do impressions. So it'd be like, and then he always tries to sound smart using big words. He'd be like, this guy was grandstanding with me the other day, and I don't know. He just throws out words like that.
He reads a lot.
He does what?
He reads a lot.
Yeah, he does read a lot. That's good. Good for him. All right, we'll do. We got to do a couple emails. I haven't done any emails.
Oh wait, before that, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Yeah, that's a good question. I was thinking of that. I'm a big peanut butter guy with candy. I really like peanut butter and chocolate together, so I like Reese's peanut butter cups.
Sure.
And I really like Butterfinger. And outside of peanut butter, I really like Six Lets.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what those are?
Yeah, I just had some.
You just had some.
Yeah.
They still make them?
It was my birthday recently, and
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
thank you. And my wife got me like a box. It was all from this vintage candy company, and sixlets were in it, and they're delicious.
Yeah, sixlets are great.
Yeah. What's funny is my wife intended to get a box from the 1980s. Instead, she got me a 80th birthday box, which still has a lot of candy from the 80s. So
happy birthday, Grandpa.
Yeah, but it is pretty hilarious. Sixlets, so good.
Yeah, they're magical. They got like a nice little crunch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shell is something else. So
I feel like the chocolate is concentrated because they're small.
Yeah, I like that they're small. You just pop them in. All right, we'll go to my buddy Al, who I went to high school with. He wrote in talking about my thoughts on like Belgian beer bars, like how they put it in a specific type of glass, and it enhances the flavor. Like when you get a Belgian beer, they usually give you like kind of a, I don't know, it's like a curvy kind of glass usually, and I love those. I'm big on those, Al. And then he talks about he appreciates my take on, because he's another guy who's single man in his late 30s, so he's like, I appreciate your honest way of talking about our generation. Yeah, I think I'm good with that stuff. You know, it's single life sucks. And then Al was I forget what he played, but he was a senior when I was a junior. He played on the offensive line. I was the quarterback as a junior. It's no big deal. Just
legit.
Yeah, varsity quarterback as a junior. Some people do it in life. Some people are that good. But so I was the quarterback. We went 4-5 that season. Al was saying how that was a great 9 weeks. I agree. That was the most fun I had that year in high school football, because my senior year was basically a lost year. I shattered my forearm with a scar here. That happened like maybe, I think, like the second quarter, the third game of the season. So my senior year was basically lost.
It's because you're missing Al in that O-line.
Yeah. Well, actually, that happened when I was playing defense. So, two-way player, no big deal.
Jeez.
Again. But yeah, that was... so yeah, that junior year was a lot of fun for me. And then I won the last game in overtime that year. I dove into the end zone, scored the game-winning touchdown against a team that made it to the state semifinals. So, but yeah, these are all good memories.
What's your thought on candy corn?
Disgusting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So as we're talking about, being single, I think here's Joe code for this week. Now, this is I think is important. Halloween is over if you're single in your 30s. Halloween's over. Stop dressing up. If you have kids and you're going trick-or-treating, or if you're having an adult party, I don't know. I think, see, like me this year, I'm not dressing up. This is me being JT. This is not, I'm just doing a goof here for the podcast. This is not, like, I'm not going to go out to a bar dressed like a Bigfoot or something. You know what I mean? I'm not putting on a space suit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go dressed as Woody from Toy Story out to the bar.
No, not to the
as
bar.
a 37-year-old single man.
I think if you have a party to go to, it's still okay.
I don't know. I feel like it would have to be some kind of party.
Yeah.
Playboy Mansion, maybe that's it.
Sure. They used to do it up.
Yeah, if I got an invite from the Playboy Mansion, like, hey, you have to wear a costume, I'd be like, okay, yeah. Okay.
Do people dress up at the store on Halloween?
Where, the Comedy Store?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would. Well, the late Jeff Scott, he used to be the...
Oh, yeah, he had
was
great
the piano
costumes.
player for years. He had the best costumes ever, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would, man, he would go all out, like legit, like Hollywood special effects type stuff. Yeah, that guy he was something. But whatever, I don't know. I think Halloween, if you're in a couple and you're like going to a couple's, hey honey, we're going to this party. But I mean, Aaron, imagine me and you like dressing up as Mario and Luigi going to the Naughty Pig on Sunset.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're here for Halloween. We're almost 40.
Am I Mario or are you? Who's
I think you'd be Luigi. It's funny to do the ironic thing. I did that once with a friend where we were Mario and Luigi. I'm the huskier guy. He's taller and skinny. I was Luigi and he was Mario because it's like funny to be ironic.
Yeah.
So
What if you have a friend who's a little person? Now, hear me out. You have a friend who's a little person. He's Mario without a mushroom. And then you're Mario after the mushroom.
I mean, I think that's fantastic.
Okay, all right. As long as
Well,
that's
would
okay.
you have like the mushroom?
You'd have to carry it around, yeah.
Yeah. Aaron, I got to tell you, you got to do that costume somehow.
Yeah. Or, not a little person. You just have a shorter friend. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a fun idea. See, when you have great ideas like that, you gotta seek out parties so you can dress up. Cause wow. Did you just think of that?
Yeah. I was just like,
Well, I'm stealing that idea.
Why choose between Mario and Luigi? Like, you could both be Mario if the circumstances are right.
I mean, because I remember, you'd get the mushroom and then you'd get big.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a whole gang of friends, this could be like...
That's good thinking.
You got... Someone gets the feather, so he has a cape.
Yeah, I love all that.
The flower, we're wearing red and white.
I'm into it.
Cool.
That's
Let's get the gang together. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. We got an email asking, what do you think of people that tuck their ears into baseball caps? Yeah, like this look. Yeah, you look like a you look like a friggin' clown. This is so stupid. I look like I'm gonna go look for bees or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or fish.
Or fish, yeah. I mean, I remember people with really small heads would do that growing up. I remember this one kid had a really small head and he couldn't even like wear the... But yeah, why would you do this ever? You look like a Nimrod.
Yeah.
You're better off wearing your hat like JT, like this, like a dope. Like you're freaking delivering a pizza. All right, I'm going to try JT one more time.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, Stokers? Thanks for joining us today. This is Going Deep. Sorry.
That was pretty good. That was better.
I like my Strider impressions better. Now I'm like being an impressionist where I'm like trying to channel voices. Like I'm Yo, what up? This is History's Dank. Today we're going to talk about pirates and pots of gold. No, there's no history in that, but we'll see. All right. Might be time to wrap up the podcast pretty soon. We're going to talk about, Halloween, though, fun times over the years. Some friends, I remember these girls that were our friends. They would have the Halloween party every year, like when we were in college, and I always passed out in my one friend's bed every time, and then she'd get mad at me because I would be like dead asleep, and I basically took over her room because I was a drunk slob. You shouldn't sleep in other people's beds. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't get that drunk.
Unless invited, but yeah.
Yeah, unless invited, but yeah, don't just crash. Don't just look for an empty bed and then just pass out. That's what I would do, and that's bad form. It's bad form. One of my other fun things about Halloween is egging.
Oof.
You ever do egging?
Mischief.
Yeah. There's going to be a little mischief going on Halloween. And
truth be told, the only egging I've ever done was from a car.
Oh, okay. I've done. This is actually going to take me to. This is great for this week. Right. Now, this is great is egging people.
Well, that's
not houses.
Yeah.
Egging the person.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's fun.
I don't know.
Just don't go for the face.
Ugh.
And it's hilarious. And I used to do it as a youngster. And then you run and you hide in the dark and you find a bush, avoid getting your ass kicked, and it's great. I remember doing that. I remember being like a freshman in high school. We egged me and like a few other guys, we egged some people and started running, and then they never caught us. It's great. Egging a house or egging someone's car, it's like whatever. No, I'm going to egg your person.
Yeah, You're
going to feel that yoke.
We were doing that. We went to a minor league hockey game and then left early.
Picked up a carton.
Picked up a carton.
Yeah.
Went back to the people coming out of the game. And it would hit people at bus stops. It was pretty. I feel bad about it now, to be honest. It was exciting.
I mean, it's fun. It's funny. Like we used to do. There were friends of mine that the cops got called on them, but they would go on their roof in Lincoln Park in Chicago, and they would throw water balloons at people from the roof. It's hilarious. Like mainly at this was in the summer. So they would target people in convertibles driving by. I mean, if you connect on one of those, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like you'd get them stopped at the stop sign. You wouldn't and you would never go for the driver. Everyone's being safe, but
yeah, I think water balloons more harmless than eggs too.
Yeah, but that's why the egg's funny because it's gross, and you're like, where did it come from? And it's just and you don't know what it is. It just all of a sudden this thing cracks on you and you barely feel it.
Yeah.
It's so delicate, and then there's just goo all over you. It's fun. Throw some eggs, live a little bit, but stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. So, all right. Well, I think that's it. Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We hit all the stuff.
Be safe. Have a happy Halloween. Do I don't know, it's hard for me to give advice because I've done a lot of stupid things, so I'm just gonna say be safe and have fun, stay out of trouble, and happy Halloween, everyone. This is Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese. Thank you so much.